So Russ Rose's strategy paid off in Game 3, utilizing Leilani Schlotfeld. That one just ticking the net, and Long Beach will have it back. Once again, both teams, both coaches undefeated this year, both 35-0, trying to become the first team to finish undefeated and win an NCAA title. Could happen in this game if Long Beach can get back at it. This is Misty May, and the ball is sprayed long. What did Penn State do better in that last game? What did Long Beach do worse?
Penn State better ball control, got their outside hitters a little bit more one-on-one or seam. Long Beach made more hitting errors. They actually were a good blocking team in Game 3, but just made more errors, allowed Penn State to dig a few more balls.
Jessica Alvarado, we mentioned that she was playing with a broken finger. She's actually got a titanium plate in her hand anchored by 12 screws. You see her hand's really banged up. I believe it's her left one that has the screw. Is it not, Heather?
It is.
It's either the left or the right. I know that.
That's a good guess.
As May serves. The jam, it's poked over. Here comes Long Beach, Veronica Walls, and she finally hit one out. Walls, I believe, yeah, that is her third hitting error. Oh, make that her second hitting error. And the score remains 0-0. Bremner. And Penn State will keep it in play. Play action, here comes May, set left, and Penn State netted.
Emily Stout actually netted with her fingers, trying to get to the outside. That's what makes Misty May such a good setter. She forces her opponents to try too hard and too fast to get to the outside.
Brandy Barrett back in the front line. Remember, she was the one who made those controversial comments yesterday about Penn State having the cakewalk into the national semifinals. Walls, I tell you, she's got a weird ball. She hits it. She is so high she can hang, but she's directing it mostly cross court. You better get over there when she's hitting.
And that time, Penn State in complete disarray with its block. If Walls has no block up or one block up, that ball's going to go down.
Christy Cochran back in. Remember, second play of last year's championship final, she got her tooth knocked out. And Schoenfeld around the horn. Good dig by Dillard. Out of the back line, here comes Grabovats, and that did not clear. So Penn State gets a break. Ball back to the Nittany Lions. Penn State beat Bucknell in the opening round, swept Clemson, knocked off Louisville, grinded past BYU, and then punched its way through a strong Nebraska team. Walls straight down. Oh, she's got some trajectory, Heather.
Well, she's such a leaper and she's got such hang time. Christy Cochran struggling with stopping her. You talked about the tooth, though. Lost her tooth. We're going to get you a picture. It's worth waiting for.
There's a block.
So here's a look at Christy Cochran. First play of the game, Terry Zemaitis elbowed her into the mouth. Lost that tooth was fake. She actually was born without it. Interestingly, she lost it again this season, of all places in ballroom dancing.
Here's Cochran, and she whacks it on the line. You know, Cochran had pretty good numbers last year in that championship final, at least.
Very decent numbers, except for that last stat. Not often kept in the volleyball world, but Cochran lost it then, also got elbowed doing the jitterbug in ballroom classes the day of a match. Had to rush to a dentist to have it cemented back in.
Here's Lindsay Anderson and Long Beach blocking beautifully. Veronica Walls was in the middle that time. And she will go out. Here comes Christy Kirov. 26 hitting errors for Penn State. Boy, I tell you, this rotation with Kirov and Walls, that's a great 1-2 punch. You can do that 6 times in the match at one position. You get 12 subs overall. And another block. And look at Grabovats pointing right in the face of Lindsay Anderson. Now Grabovats giving a little Croatian gas.
She's heated up all over Anderson and letting her know it.
Certainly no love lost here. Coming in, oh, and just missing, got a touch. It zinged by the head of Kirov. Oh, that would have been a good facial. For Cochran had that paid off. Now Penn State will serve. Bad pass. Here they come again. Grabovats over the top. Good dig, chance for a point. Whoa! Alvarado with a skidding dig. Grabovats back at you. And that's going out of bounds. So Long Beach State with a 3-0 lead gets the ball back once again. Melissa Ota comes in. Ota, a tremendous defensive player. Into the middle, Cacciamani with the blast. And the side out. Game 4 of the NCAA Women's Volleyball Championships, along with former Pacific star Heather Cox. I'm Chris Marlowe. Glad you're with us. A record crowd of over 13,000. Long Beach won the first 2 games, and Penn State getting a win in Game 3, 15-13. Kachiamani getting a lot of work, and she should. Scrambling is the Beach. Bremner over to Schoenfeld, nobody up. She takes a whack. Long Beach digs. May slam dink. Misty May has not been very offensive today, choosing her spot.
Well, I think that's smart, mixing it up. Also, Misty hasn't gotten very many tight balls, but she made great use of a perfect pass.
7 kills for May, 3-0 Long Beach. This could be another point coming up. Freebie. Play action, May, back set. Oh, they love that. May jumps, everybody goes with her, and Benaishi Dillard pounds another one down.
You just can't give Long Beach any free balls like that. If you have to dish it over, if you can't get the attack, at least do it strategically. Find a corner.
Cochran is back in, Schlattfeld goes out. Cochran, the better passer, we think, or Schlattfeld, the better server. There's a good pass. Set left, Schoenfeld, off the hands of May, out of bounds. Ooh, that's when you go, whoop. I got it, I made it. Not by much. Kalna Miller out and back in the front line. Emily Stout, the junior, has been very, very quiet. No kills in 11 attempts.
Where she's making her presence known is at the net, doing a nice job blocking.
Ball's blocked up, and Penn State can't get there. So Long Beach State will have it back. Kirolf is out. Veronica Walls back into the front line. So far, Penn State has not been able to go long enough to make Long Beach exhaust its substitutions. You have to go at least 18 rotations. Kachiamani tips it down.
Mixing it up.
Lauren Kachiamani
Leads all players on the court right now, 19 kills.
4-0 Beach. Penn State gets its first point.
And there's where Emily Stout has made a difference. Great job blocking, has a very long wingspan. The timing is perfect, doesn't get faked out by May.
Stout with her 3rd block assist. Alvarado pounding it right through. So Jessica Alvarado continues to shine on the left. Alvarado with 10 kills. Brandy Barrett back in the front line. Benaishi Dillard to serve. Game 4, 4-1 Long Beach. Bremner sets left. Anderson tip. That won't go. Long Beach is on it. Chance for a point. Grabovats. Not yet. Here comes Bremner. Sets left. Little flingy. Walls is up high. Penn State plays it over. Now Long Beach is scrambling. Here comes Walls. They block her. Penn State trying to hang on here. Set left. Schoenfeld. Out of bounds. Point, Long Beach.
Nice scrambling by Long Beach. The transition game for Long Beach working well even when they get out of the system, which a lot of coaches say that's how you beat Long Beach, force them out of their system.
Long Beach State 5, Penn State 1 in Game 4. Long Beach State with renewed vigor, and they're serving tougher. Anderson, and that is going to be a point. Off the block, out of bounds. 49ers with another point.
And you can hear the Penn State team yelling line. They want Anderson, Cochran, and Schoenfeld, all the outside hitters, to swing line. Don't channel it to Long Beach's cross court.
Well, check that. That was not a point. That was a good block, apparently. So let's correct the score to 5-1. Brandy Barrett calling out the signals. And now Long Beach State has a chance to get point number 6. No, it's long. Penn State has always been a great comeback team. Last year down 2-0, came back to tie it 2-2 in the final. Now Kachiamani back into the front line. May, Barrett, yes. Brandy Barrett, slam dink. Take that, cream puff schedule. Chris Marlowe and Heather Cox, Madison, Wisconsin, Game 4. Long Beach ahead 4-1. Make that 5-1, excuse me. Kachiamani, I get that score straight quickly. Over the top, Barrett is blocked. Alvarado, back set. May down the line, and she booms it. Misty May, as Heather told you, started off as a hitter and can still do that well. Well,
the rule on this team is anytime May is not contacting the second ball, you have to set her. She's so explosive at the net. When she can take a swing, you need to let her.
Kirsty Kirolf serving deep. Penn State needs termination, and Barrett into the net. So Penn State gets the ball. What can Penn State do here to conjure up some points?
Well, keep going to Lauren Cacciamani. She has been huge, but also get the outsides more involved. Just continue to diversify to neutralize that Long Beach block.
May around the horn. Ball dug, chance for a point right here. Cochran on the run. May back set. Cochran blocked it. Cochran got up off her behind and stuffed it.
How huge is that? Misty May recognized the fact that she was down on her behind and then gets up for the stuff block. Misty Mayo just spoiled actually being too good of a setter there going to the open block, but it wasn't open.
Let's see if the Nittany Lions can get behind Cochran now and score some points. No, not on that play. Boy, the Long Beach State outside hitters, they've been a little more terminal than the Penn State hitters, at least to this point.
A lot more heat, a lot better sets, tight to the ball. Long Beach thrives on tight, high sets because they're so athletic.
There's the X Factor, Misty May. She makes everybody look so good. There comes Cacciamani, and it drops. Did it hit the antenna? Let's see, it hit into the block, and then went into the antenna, then dropped into the red. Good call by the officials. 20 kills for Cacciamani. Now, Leilani Schlattfeld, who sparked the Lions in Game 3, comes back in. She had 3 aces. She goes way back, way back.
This also a nice time for Cochran to rest her legs. She's taking a lot of swings.
Ace for Schlattfeld. 4th ace in this game. Boy, I tell you, her thing drops. They're having trouble. Free ball. Bremner, slam, jam. Grabovats. Played up beautifully. May got it up. Bremner is blocked. Set left, Carrie Schoenfeld. And she puts it away. Suddenly, it's 6-4.
Look at how deep Schlattfeld serves. The very end of the sport court. The reason she does that gives it that much more time for the ball to float.
Look at this thing, another shank pass. And right back at you. Free ball. Right back over to Long Beach. Free ball coming up. Bremner sets Cacciamani, and she babushkis one.
Normally it's a disadvantage for a middle blocker to play next to the setter. More blockers can commit on the setter, but with Bonnie Bremner as your setter, she fakes out the left side block. Cacciamani's one-on-one.
Some outstanding serving by Leilani Schlattfeld. They say there's 7 times you never miss a serve. Well, that's one when you can. You serve hard, you serve some aces, you get your team back in it. You have some freedom. Cacciamani dug. 6-6 is our score. And off the block, out of bounds, Jessica Alvarado.
All season long, Jim Malaro has called her the emotional leader of this team. They may have Misty May, but they have some phenomenal hitters to put it down.
7-5 now. Grabovat serving. Bremner, Cacciamani. Out of the back line, Cochran. Off speed, Beach on the run, May. Nice up by Anderson. May sets left, one-on-one, Alvarado. Great fake by Misty May. Timeout call. So midway through Game 4, Long Beach leads Penn State 8-5. 8-5, Game 4. If Long Beach wins this game, they are the new NCAA championship squad. Here comes Carrie Schoenfeld. She's having trouble putting the ball down. Great Long Beach defense. Bremner sets left. Schoenfeld, 2 on her, and she hit it out. No touch detected, and Long Beach now leads 9-5. Great balance for the Beach, hitting-wise. No starter with less than 8 kills. Penn State struggling at the pass. Schoenfeld over the top. Great dig, Grabovats. Oh, and a double contact called on the set. First referee didn't like that one.
I don't think Brian Gimolaro did either.
Gimolaro, the ABCA Coach of the Year. Here comes Penn State. Schoenfeld puts it away.
Well, I've talked about the fact that I'd like to see Penn State's outside hitters hit a little bit more line, but Schoenfeld, with such a low, powerful shoulder, is hitting right through the seam cross court. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Alvarado puts it away. Jessica Alvarado. And subs back in. Here comes Veronica Walls. You see those things she's wearing on her hands? Those are called skids. A lot of Long Beach State players wear them to protect their palms from getting scraped. Blocked at the net. Dillard and Alvarado.
And still, Emily Stout held without a kill in this match. It's amazing to think that Penn State's even in this with one starter not even offensively involved.
Brian Gimolaro's squad getting closer. Just 5 points away from a national championship. Can they get it? Find out after this. Coach, the coach of the year. And Brian could do that in 5 points. Long Beach is rolling. Walls over the top. And now Long Beach just 4 points away.
Thanks to great balance, every single starter has made a huge impact in this match.
Serving is Misty May. Penn State trying to hang on, but Long Beach with momentum. Set left, Alvarado. May into the middle. Great dig in the backcourt. That was Kachiamani, Schoenveld. Grabovats with a dig. They feed it to Dillard. Here comes Schoenveld. She's whacking hard, but Long Beach is blocking her. May, back set. Walls. On the line. Veronica Walls. Caught line, and Russ Rose doesn't like it. Rose didn't like it on the far side. Make it 12-6.
And a deadly rotation. Penn State's focus right now has to be to side out without scoring, letting Long Beach score a point. Misty May has the ability to run a streak of points.
Here's Bremner out of the back line. Kachiamani, yes. Kachiamani huffing and puffing. Her team down 12-6. And the block. Nicely done by Penn State.
You talk about Kachiamani huffing and puffing. She is bothered by asthma, and it seems to be bothering her right now. It's a good thing Stout and Anderson are in the front court to put the ball away.
Point, Penn State. 12-8. As the Lions try to fight back behind the serve of Bremner. Well, they're working on Grabovats. That's going to be another point. Give the kill to Schoenveld. 12-9.
Christy Cochran mouthing one at a time.
Gimolaro trying to figure when to call timeout in this run. Walls, it might come now. Emily Stout on top of it. Timeout, Long Beach.
Emily Stout doing what is asked of her. She knows that her role is not offensive. It is defensive, patrolling the net, staying with the middle hitter, good timing, penetration over, and just shuts down Dillard.
1993, Long Beach beating Penn State. That was when Wisconsin played UCLA in the Rose Bowl. This year, Long Beach State and Penn State playing. UCLA and Wisconsin back in the Rose Bowl. Question now, can Penn State come all the way back?
Mike Shaw, the assistant, working with Kachiamani and Bremner.
Lauren Kachiamani, Emily Stout and company.
And this
trying to get back into it.
This is when the composure and the maturity come to play. You see that 4-0 run. That is because they've been here. They know how to handle it. They've come back before. 5 of these starters started in last year's championship match.
Bremner's been trying to serve over the shoulder of Dillard into the corner of Grabovats. Let's see if she goes. Right there. Brian Gimolaro is up talking to the second referee, and here we go. See where Bremner goes. Trying to get in that corner. They're working on Grabovats. Back set, down the line, it's hammered. That ball was in the red. Benaisi Dillard back now, and coming back in, Brandy Barrett. So Barrett back in the front line. Long Beach 3 points away. Dillard, good deep serve. Bremner will set left. Anderson, Long Beach chance for a point. Alvarado chops it out of bounds.
Penn State block becoming more of a factor, forcing the outside hitters to think about their shots. Earlier in this match, they had free reign against the Penn State defense.
Deep serve, great pass. May shovels it to the outside. Sliding is stout, great play. Misty May sets left. Walls has it. Another dig. Here comes Kachiamani. Boom!
Kachiamani, bothered by exercise-induced asthma, has been huge. 2 digs and a termination in that transition play.
23 kills for Kachiamani. X-play coming and off the arms. So the score is 12-11 Long Beach. Veronica Walls has a new career high of 16 kills. Her previous high, I believe I said it was 13, was actually 15 at Florida last year. Shank pass. Long Beach looking for a point. Walls got it!
Long Beach State hitting deeper into Penn State's defense. Penn State needs to adjust, move its middle back player. They're sucking up too far into the red.
Long Beach State and Brian Gimolaro and their fans against the world here in Madison, Wisconsin. Everybody cheering for Penn State. And a timeout called by Russ Rose and Penn State. No, Gimolaro's squad just 2 points shy now. If Long Beach can wrap this up, how good would you consider this team?
One of the best I've ever seen. To be quite honest, they've already won 2 national championships. Forever they have been known, at least since Brian's been there and Dixie, as a volleyball school. This is one of the best I've ever seen.
Long Beach won its first NCAA title in '89, but let's go back to 1993 when Penn State was battling Long Beach. Danielle Scott, the big hitter. Penn State actually did a very good job on Danielle Scott, but a player named Nichelle Burton came out of the woodwork and played great. Long Beach's second NCAA title. What a win for head coach Brian Gimolaro. That was the first NCAA final loss for Russ Rose. He's chasing that tough-to-get national championship, and he's always up against a great team in the final. Madison, Wisconsin. In the Kohl Center, over 13,000 fans, the largest crowd in collegiate volleyball history. Glad to be here. Chris Marlowe, Heather Cox, glad you're with us all the way into Game 4. Long Beach State leading 2-1 and appears to be in control. Long Beach has the lead and the ball. Jessica Alvarado serving. Keep in mind, once again, both teams undefeated. Kachiamani tip. And skidding in was Alvarado. She couldn't bring it up. So Penn State is still alive.
And now Lauren Kachiamani moves into the front row. Penn State has been known to score the majority of its points in the rotation where Lauren is in that front row.
And Kalna Miller is an excellent server and defender. So Miller will serve, Kachiamani will block, and Long Beach will try to side out. Back set Walls, over the top, Doug. Anderson scrambling. Oh, Kalna Miller keeps it in play. May sets left, one-on-one, Grabovats. Oh, and Kachiamani left hands it for a point. She reached up and Kong blocked it. And suddenly it's 13-12. Chance to tie here for now for the Lions. May sets left, Grabovats, down the line she goes. When in doubt, go line, Heather.
Grabovats is just so steady, puts the ball in front of her so she can see the block. Has been a consistent force throughout this entire match.
Misty Kirolf in to serve. Game 4, Long Beach ahead by 1. Deep serve, good pass. Kachiamani one-on-one, and she nails it. That's wide open. Barrett is getting up, but not real high on Kachiamani.
Chris, I think it's safe to say Lauren Kachiamani is in the zone.
She's the bomb. She's got 25 kills, a new career high, and they stuff Brandy Barrett. Timeout, Long Beach. Game 4, and finally the Lions get to Barrett.
We talked about it in the open. Long Beach's is the glamorous team. They're the flashy team. Penn State has proved in the end of game 4 that they are the blue-collar workers. They're groveling, they're punishing you. They are going after it in this match.
A phenomenal play by number 2, Lauren Cacciamani. She jumped on the first player, got down and got back up in time to make that stuff. 26 kills, a new career high for Lauren Cacciamani. But there's work to be done. We're playing to 15, and Penn State needs to win a game, another game, to get to game 5. Rally scoring.
Right now, Long Beach has to focus on 2 things. 1, transition game. They have to attack at different points. The middle blockers can't become predictable. Also, Long Beach has to be prepared for the off-speed shots.
Penn State and Long Beach both have used up timeouts. Grabovats, yes. Penn State trailed at one point in this game, 12-6. They have come all the way back to tie it up at 13. Brandy Barrett will serve for the first time in this match. And over the top, Cacciamani, oh, she got a touch. Over the top, the touch on Long Beach. Score remains 13-all. Jim Alaro can't believe it. And Leilani Schlattfeld is coming in for Penn State. 4 aces in the match, all the way back deep. Couldn't serve it too hard. Kirov passes it over. Misty May is in the front line, that's okay. Bremner sets Cacciamani, and Cacciamani puts it away.
Money.
Penn State, first game point. Schlattfeld serving. Long Beach needs a kill. They go to Grabovats, and she gets it for him.
You know, Grabovats got after it, was talking through the net earlier in this match, but ever since then, she has been steady Eddie. No emotion on that face whatsoever.
Long Beach State is out of substitution, so Barrett stays in the back line. And Long Beach, that ball went down. That's going to be a point for the Beach. Keep in mind, we're playing to 15, but you have to win by 2. So it's 14-14 now.
Christy Cochran back into the match to pass. They will try to serve her. They've been doing that all night long.
Long Beach State wins, the match is over. Penn State wins, we go to game 5. Into the middle, Cacciamani, slam dink.
That's what I was talking about, Chris. Penn State is a finesse team. They have the power, but they also utilize the roll shots, and Cacciamani has been able to mix it up and keep Long Beach a little off balance.
Cacciamani will serve it up. 14-14, game 4. Carroll serving. Over the top, ball blocked. May, back set. And Stout can't bring it up. So now Misty May will serve with Long Beach out of substitutions. Veronica Walls cannot come in. So Christy Kirov, number 1 in white, stays in the front line. May serving. Left side, Schoenfeld. Phoebe. This is the only game in the tournament, Heather, that a team has been able to force Long Beach to use up all its substitutions.
And this has been the situation that every Long Beach opponent has looked for all season long and haven't been able to do.
I think the only team that was able to do it was the University of Illinois earlier in the year against Long Beach.
Now a 3-hitter situation for Long Beach, but it's Kirov on the outside instead of Walls.
Ronnie Bremner serving. May back sets. Here comes Dillard, and she's rejected. Second game point for Penn State. May sets left. Alvarado sneaks it through. The Long Beach outside hitters have been brilliant and clutch.
Both Grabovats and Alvarado are all business at this point.
Bad pass. Here comes Anderson, and she hammers it. Crowd gets up once again. Penn State by 1, 15-14. Schoenfeld, third chance. Kirov, got it. Christy Kirov. Now, when I say they're out of substitution, that means the small people. Kirov has to go through the front line, and Brandy Barrett, a bigger person, has to stay in the back line.
And don't get us wrong, Kirov is a great offensive player, but inconsistent.
Left side, and through the block, ball dug, no. Christy Cochran. Fourth game point for Penn State. Hanging on, trying to send it to 5. Stout serving. Perfect pass, May sets left. Grabovats, roofed! We are going all the way. 2 undefeated teams playing great volleyball, both 35-0. 5th game, Rowley scoring for the NCAA title and an undefeated season after this. Both teams are 1-0 this year in 5-game matches. Both teams still undefeated. Bonnie Bremner, Misty May. The matchup has been brilliant. And here we go.
You have to give Russ Rose credit. He has kept with the same starting lineup. Lauren Cacciamani starting in the front row. Last year against Stanford, he flip-flopped it, put her in the back row because she was struggling with asthma. Stanford got away from him before she could get in the front row.
All right, point on every play, and Cacciamani hits the first one straight down. Rally scoring, it's the new rule and scoring system proposed for women's volleyball, at least internationally. We'll see what you think. This match will be over in about 11 or 12 minutes. Every play is crucial. Serving is easier. Long Beach on the attack. May, left side. Grabovats. Oh, she's out of bounds. Grabovats is out of bounds. So Penn State jumps out quickly, 2-0. Serving is Anderson. Misty May sets left. Here comes Grabovats, and Grabovats responds.
Nice play by Grabovats. Misty May brought off the net that time. Everybody in the gym knew the ball was going to the outside. Grabovats still able to put it away.
2-1 early in the 5th and final game. Grabovats. Here's Bremner to Cacciamani. She's getting a lot of sets now, and Long Beach starting to double team her. Cochran slugs it through.
Nice move that time by Christy Cochran. She's been going cross-court all day, but she's up against Misty May, the smallest blocker for Long Beach. That time went off the hands of May.
There haven't been many players in NCAA volleyball history as Cochran goes out that have had a dramatic impact like this woman right here, Leilani Schlattfeld. Her serve has just been devastating to the beach, and it's another shank pass. Alvarado getting it through.
Long Beach lucking out. 2 points scored now off of shanked passes thanks to Misty May delivering a beautiful set to the outside.
Of course, at the start of game 5, you have all your substitutions restored. Veronica Waltz front left, Misty May serving. Got to be careful not to serve it in the net or you cost your team a point. Into the middle, Cacciamani jams. Cacciamani again. So Bremner is serving and setting Cacciamani. 30 kills for Cacciamani.
Now a crucial 3 rotation. Emily Stout in the front row. Still no kills. She is blocking well.
4-2. May sets it up. Bremner sets left. Schoenfeld rips it. It's blocked. Sets Schoenfeld again. She rips it. Touch. Touch called on Long Beach. Point. Penn State.
The Long Beach blockers right now have to realize the ball is going outside to Schoenfeld.
Bad pass. Oh, and Long Beach can't bring it back. Cacciamani give her an ace. It is 6-2, and timeout Long Beach. Fifth and final game here in Madison, Wisconsin. Russ Rose's squad up by 4 early. 5th and final game here in Madison, Wisconsin. Long Beach State won the first 2. Penn State won the next 2. We're in the midst of game 5. It is 6-2, and that man looking for his first ever national championship as a head coach. No Eastern team in women's volleyball has ever won a title.
And before the match, I was talking to him. We were using football analogies. I said, I liken you to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he said, aren't you going to say I'm like the Buffalo Bills? I keep going to the Super Bowl, and I never win.
Here we go. Penn State has a pretty big lead here at 6-2 in rally scoring, but strange things can happen. Here comes Alvarado. Trying to find it was Bremner. Schoenfeld. Oh, what a dig by Grabovats. Bremner tip. No, it was Stout. Stout tipped it over and down. Point.
Stout with her 8th block of the evening. Invaluable defensive player at the net.
the first official kill for Stout in this one. Banaisi Dillard back at you. So 7-3 now. Long Beach trailing big in rally scoring. Dillard will serve. Let's see how Penn State handles having the lead for once. Bremner setting left. Schoenfeld blocked, recovered. Schoenfeld blocked. That one cannot be recovered. And Long Beach is blocked solid on that play.
Long Beach knows Schoenfeld's tendencies, and Barrett knows that she likes to go cross court. Terry's got to mix it up and try some line.
See if Bremner has enough guts to sneak one in. She goes to Kachiamani, and Kachiamani restores order. Bremner hesitant to set Stout as the team at 8, halfway through this 5th and final game, will switch sides.
And now all the pressure on number 5 White. Misty May is a senior this year, 2-time National Player of the Year. She's talked about it for 4 years, how she has not been able to win a championship with this team.
8-4 in the 5th and final game here in Madison. Chris Marlowe and Heather Cox. Ryan Gimolaro and his 49ers in the locker room after the semifinal last year. They made a vow that they would not feel like that again this year. We'll see. Penn State on the attack. Left side, Schoenfeld. Great dig, Grabovats. They shoot it over. Bremner on the attack. Back set, Anderson. And she hit it out. And so Long Beach gets a much-needed point. 8-5 is the score. We're playing to 15. There is no cap. We go 92-90. We can. Out of the back line. Kachiamani out. If you were Bremner right now, would you try to sneak one to number 1, Emily Stout, on a good pass?
Definitely, especially if you can see that Barrett is cheating to the outside.
Bremner back set, coming around the horn. Long Beach has the dig. May sets left, Grabovats. Again! Anja Grabovats for Prime Minister of Croatia.
2 knee surgeries, a torn anterior cruciate ligament, an hour and a half of treatment each day, and she is still jumping to the roof in the 5th game. 15
kills for Grabovats, and timeout taken by Penn State. Anja Grabovats. A lot of pressure on left side here is because when the pass is crummy, you get the ball.
And everybody else knows that the ball is going to you, but Long Beach has had incredible balance throughout this match. Misty May again pulled off the 10-foot line, dishes high outside, and Grabovats with 2 blockers up, able to put it through. You talk about Long Beach's balance, 17 kills for Walls. Alvarado, Dillard, and Grabovats each have 15 kills apiece. This makes it very hard for Penn State to figure out who to block.
This is the 5th and final game. Once again, it is rally scoring, point on every play. Russ Rose's team ahead by a point, 8-7. Long Beach will serve it up with Jessica Alvarado.
Right now, I think the Penn State outside hitters need to mix it up, use a roll shot, go down the line. Don't give Long Beach a free ball so they can run their offense at will.
Alvarado. Pretty good pass. Bremner back sets. Kachiamani is dug. Chance for point. Chance to tie it up. Walls. And Walls gets it. Veronica Walls. 8-8. A 4-0 run now.
Baby girl Jamison watching at home. Very proud of her mama right now.
Once again, it's Alvarado. Bremner, back set. Schoenfeld, that was off a foot. Was that good? No, somebody was into the net. Long Beach touched the net. So Penn State gets it, and it's a point. 9-8 Penn State. Set left, Grabovats has been hot, and she does it again. 9-9. 2 undefeated teams exchanging blows as Christy Kiroff comes back in. Never in the history of women's volleyball 2 undefeated teams in a final. And now they're coming back down to the final 6 points. Bremner scrambling. Here comes Cochran. Boom! Christy Cochran going cross court.
And that's the type of attack she needs. Use a huge 3-step approach.
Lauren Kachiamani is now back into the front line. Kalna Miller back into the back line. Kachiamani huffing and puffing. She's hitting in the back and hitting in the front. Miller. Long Beach setting Grabovats a lot. Miller, oh, great dig, 30 feet straight up. Cochran rejected. Brandy Barrett, Misty May there. Long Beach gets it. That was a point for Long Beach. 10-10. Points are going fast. Playing to 15, no cap. Melissa Ota is in. Good pass, here comes Bremner. Tossed it a little bit. Free ball Long Beach. Oh, bad set by Misty May. May makes up for it. She takes a whack at it and scores. Misty May gives Long Beach the lead back. First lead of game 5 for Long Beach. Ota serving. Bremner, Cacciamani, yes.
Gotta go to Lauren Cacciamani. The last 2 plays, Bremner going to the outside, but you have to go with your bread and butter. What's been working for you the entire match?
11-all in a game to 15. Long Beach, back set, Benaishi Dillard. Thumping it through.
Benaishi Dillard, known as a very shy, quiet player on the floor. She makes her noise on the offense.
Now, Anya Grabovats, set to serve. Long Beach ahead by 1. Bremner into the middle, one-hand set, Cacciamani. 12-12 now. We're going right down to the wire in the 5th and final game. Now, substitution coming in. The woman from Brasilia, Brazil, sophomore, Leilani Schlotfeld. Can she get it in? Can she get an ace? Great pass. Misty May tries to dump it. Chance to take the lead. No, not there. Long Beach on the free ball. Sets left. Alvarado got it.
Jessica Alvarado right over the top of the Penn State block. Great recognition by May, realizing that Bremner was blocking.
Still great balance for Long Beach hitting-wise. Now Misty May, the best server on the team. Jumper at 13-12. Cacciamani, Doug. Long Beach can get to 14 right here. Alvarado puts it away! And now, an undefeated season waiting for Brian Gimolaro, but not before a timeout. We have to take a quick break. Coming right back. Penn State, Long Beach. Long Beach, Penn State. More after this. One of the great championship final matches in history. Long Beach State 1 point away from an NCAA title and finishing undefeated. The great Misty May will serve it up. The crowd rises. This could be it right here. May, Penn State trying to hang in there. Into the middle. This could be it right here. Long Beach looking to write a little history. Walls, got it! Long Beach finishes undefeated.